It's week 7 of the 2022 season, and we'll see James Conner closing in on 1,000 yards rushing on the year. It's the Cards and the Saints on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight we kick off weeks. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray. First play and a first pass from Murray. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. First carry for James Conner. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now here come the Saints about to begin their first possession. And the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 9 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said pre-game he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Winston on 3rd and 2. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down in the 37. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Cardinals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now from Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point given by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Jameis to throw it. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals will take over possession here up at the 34. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action, and that gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
On second down, Connor looking for space. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
The Saints offense and Jameis Winston heading back out again. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. There's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hardy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 7-0. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Out to his left. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
They'll go draw here. Winston hands to Kamara.
He showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To throw is Winston. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Cardinals to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Murray now. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Murray giving to Connor on the option. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the Saints will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Marcus Golden from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. Greg Dortch back deep. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over here up near the 40. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
First down throw for Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston over the middle, complete. That's Hardy. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jameis again. Eluding the pressure right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Time again to see Jameis Winston in this Saints offense.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Looking to throw on second down. Winston.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, pardon me.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Winston.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And a nice job there skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3's all around.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
On 2nd and goal, Winston looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
Winston to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Play fake. Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
2nd and short. That's a running down. So it's definitely a good time to go play action if we're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. It's caught, Cooper. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night match. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Connor.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Once again, it's Connor.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
James Conner.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cards will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Over for the extra point. These guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taken in at the 3.
Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now Murray off play action.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
An option handoff given to Connor.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
From the gun, a give to Connor. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ball game. This is a 26-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So not just important in the fact that job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Winston.
Open man is the tight end Troutman.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Touchdown, Saints.
Deontay Hardy,
34 yards.
and the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37th. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run behind center with Connor. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Connor up the middle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Now Landry. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side.